watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. I'm Chris Palermo on this Monday, July 1st. Here's what's happening this evening. A man suspected of stealing a vehicle ends his life after barricading himself in a bedroom closet. Samantha Roberts files this report.
In the early hours of Saturday, June 29, 2024, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department dispatch sprang into action following a report of a stolen vehicle in the 10,500 block of West Lone Mountain Road. The alarming incident unfolded as a citizen made a quick stop at a gas station, only to find their vehicle missing upon exiting the store. Subsequent investigations led officers to track the stolen vehicle to the 10,800 block of Lost Ark Avenue, where a startling development occurred. A resident flagged down officers, reporting that the roommate had brandished a firearm upon arrival at their residence. It was soon revealed that the roommate was the same individual involved in the stolen vehicle case. To ensure the safety of all involved, additional officers swiftly established a perimeter around the residence and issued commands for evacuation. Despite the escalation, the occupants managed to exit the premises unharmed, affirming the suspect's armed presence inside. As tension mounted, crisis negotiators and SWAT teams were summoned to the scene. Efforts to establish communication with the barricaded suspect were met with silence, culminating in a distressing moment when a gunshot echoed from within the residence. Employing advanced tactics, a drone was deployed to survey the situation and detected the suspect unresponsive in a bedroom closet. SWAT units promptly entered the premises and discovered the individual with a fatal self-inflicted gunshot wound. Medical personnel arriving at the scene confirmed the tragic outcome. The Clark County Coroner's Office will subsequently release information regarding the deceased individual's identity, as well as further details on the cause and manner of death in due course.
More news now. Up in northern Nevada, Carson City, police arrest two California women following the discovery of more than 11 pounds of fentanyl. Roy Rossell has the details.
Carson City Special Enforcement Team pulled over a Kia sedan with California license plates on Fairview Drive near I-580 for a traffic violation in Carson City. During the stop, officers observed suspicious behavior from both the driver, Brandy Martinez, and the passenger, Emily Rokin. According to police, their nervousness and inconsistent answers led officers to believe that narcotics were present. A canine unit named Cash confirmed the presence of narcotics in the vehicle. The subsequent search revealed a significant amount of fentanyl, totaling in 11.7 pounds. The fentanyl reported was packaged in a way that suggested that it was an attempt to smuggle it, according to police. Both women were booked into the Carson City Jail under the following charges: possession of a controlled substance, trafficking a controlled substance more than 400 grams, and conspiracy to violate the Controlled Substance Act.
Well, the U.S. presidential race of 2024 is heating up from all directions. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers now joins us from Sin City.
The very same liberal elites that have continuously propped Biden up are suddenly now scrambling after the first U.S. presidential debate debacle, while many are focusing on the fragile state of Joe Robinette Biden. A plethora of proud patriots are questioning the moral and ethical compass of Democratic Party leaders as U.S. President Donald J. Trump tirelessly campaigns across the nation, making no excuses.
He got the debate rules that he wanted. He got the date that he wanted. He got the network that he wanted. With the moderates he wanted. No amount of rest or rigging could help him defend his atrocious record.
The DNC has announced its plans to formally renominate Biden and Harris in a virtual roll call after a swing state mishap.
I keep saying old. I know people that are much older than him that are doing unbelievable things, making a fortune. I knew a man that at 79, he was never a success, and he made $1.5 billion from 79 to 92. And that's what it is. It's not his age, it's his competence. He's not respected anywhere in the world. Our country is being laughed at all over the world. Biden is using the weaponization of his Justice Department, the FBI, local district attorneys and attorneys general to try and win an election against his political opponent.
Leading limousine liberals spearheading Biden's campaign have always been aware of their candidate's cognitive condition.
This election is a choice between strength and weakness, competence and incompetence, peace and prosperity, or war or no war. They like a war. They love wars. You know, they love killing people. It's so wonderful. You know, I'm the only president in many, many decades that didn't start a war. I finished one. I beat ISIS in record time.
While all registered Nevada voters automatically receive a vote-by-mail ballot, there are still designated Election Day polling locations for now.
We have a transition period because hopefully there has to be a transition. We've never been so close to World War III before, and if it happens, it will be a war like no other. This because of the threat of certain types of weapons. We don't even want to mention the word, but because of the type of weapons that you're talking about today, and I know them better than anybody. You know, I built our military. I totally rebuilt our military. I know more about weapons than just about anybody.
Reporting from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
Thank you very much, Maria. We will continue to offer the latest in election news coverage. And new laws take effect starting today that will impact Nevadan residents. Here are a few that are important to know about. Samantha Roberts reports.
Nevada ushers in a wave of new laws set to come into effect on Monday, July 1st, bringing about vital changes that span various aspects of life from education to healthcare. One significant alteration pertains to the age thresholds for school enrollment, outlined in Assembly Bill 65. Moving forward, children in Nevada must now be enrolled in school by the age of 6 instead of the previous age of 7. Moreover, the law stipulates that prospective kindergartners must be 5 years old by August 1st of the enrollment year to participate in these educational programs. Another crucial development involves school concussion policies detailed in Senate Bill 80, which focus on addressing head injuries in Nevada's educational institutions. School districts are mandated to establish comprehensive head injury policies for sports activities. Under this law, parents are required to sign and acknowledge these protocols before their student athletes are permitted to engage in sports events. On the healthcare front, Assembly Bill 138 introduces an expansion of Medicaid coverage in Nevada. The amended coverage now encompasses a wider array of services, including certain mental health treatments such as postpartum care, autism-related services, and drug and alcohol treatment, ensuring a more inclusive and supportive healthcare system for residents. Furthermore, Assembly Bill 7 underscores the mandate for electronic medical records within the state. Healthcare facilities, providers, insurers, insurance administrators, and government entities are obligated to hold and transmit specific health information electronically. Non-compliance with this requirement may result in disciplinary actions against the entities found in violation, emphasizing the importance of streamlined and secure electronic data management in the healthcare sector.
And coming up, a reminder, the hot weather and pets and children, and not to leave them in cars. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo, and Sheriff Joe McGill has a reminder for all of us to not leave pets and children in hot cars unattended during these hot summer months.
Hi, I'm Sheriff McGill. I'm here with KPVM News here at the Nugget Casino for a Pride Festival that's taking place today, but on a different subject. David brought to my attention that on his way to this event, he stopped in at one of the local stores, and in the parking lot there was a parked vehicle with the windows rolled up and a dog inside. The vehicle was not running, so the air conditioner was not running. I looked and I could see that it was approximately 95 degrees outside, so it probably would be a reasonable assumption that maybe it was 120 degrees inside the car. Not a good thing. Every summer we have children and animals die in parked vehicles as a result of the heat. That can lead to felony charges in either case, whether it be an animal or a child. So please, exercise safety, exercise common sense. Don't leave your pets or your children in a parked car, whether the windows are rolled up or down, whether the air conditioner is running or not. They don't need to be locked in a vehicle and their safety endangered. So take your kids and your pets out of your cars when you leave your car. Thank you.
And it is finally the first of the month, and the long-awaited raise in minimum wage is finally here. Roy Rosell tells us all about it.
A new standard for minimum wage takes effect across Nevada on Monday, July 1st. Effective on July 1st, the minimum wage in Nevada goes up to $12. It is the final boost of the instituted AB 456, which was signed into law in 2019. Nevada's two-tier minimum wage system has officially been removed as well. Previously, employers could offer different wages depending on if they were provided qualified health benefits. Now, the $12 an hour minimum wage applies to all employees regardless of health benefits, unless otherwise exempt by state law. Before today, the minimum wage was $11.25 per hour and $10.25 an hour if an employer offered qualified health benefits. Voters eliminated this two-tier system by passing ballot question 2 back in 2022.
And the 4th annual Pahrump Proud event took place on Sunday at the Pahrump Nugget. News 25 was there and caught up with the co-founders of this event.
All right, hello Pahrump and beyond. I am James, this is Craig. Between the two of us and our good friend Jim, we started Pahrump Proud a few years back. This is the 4th annual. And we're just so excited to have a really amazing, all-ages, free community event to celebrate really the diversity in this valley and the inclusivity and to have a good time. So if you see us on the calendar, if you hear us having a good time back here at the Nugget in the ballroom, come on down. And it just keeps getting bigger each year. I think the biggest thing is that we really enjoy kind of having a safe place for families to come celebrate. I think there's a difference between making space for diversity and celebrating it, and it's our main focus to take the LGBTQIA+ community and put all of us at the forefront and have a party and celebrate all the colors. So anything to add, my friend?
Family friendly, all ages.
Yeah.
Free admission, free entertainment, free drawing, free soft drinks, free water, free coffee. Come join us.
We're having a good time, and every year it gets to be more and more fun. So anybody wanting to join in as a vendor, we're game for it. Anybody wanting to come down and say hi, great. I think I just want to say a big shout out to the community, a big thank you to the businesses and all the families that come on down and make this a spectacular, I'm getting chills. They make it a spectacular time every year, and we're thankful. We can be reached at PahrumPProudNV@gmail.com if you'd like to give us a shout. Also, you can stay up to date with our calendar, PahrumPProudNV.com or PahrumPPride.com. And my main man here does a lot of events all throughout the year with the local chapter. So how can they get a hold of the local crew?
We are the LGBT of Pahrump NV on Facebook. Reach us there or at lgbtofpahrump.nv.com or .yahoo.
.yahoo. And one more thing, we, as of this year, are proudly partnering with Las Vegas
Association of Pride Incorporated.
Oh my gosh, so Pride is all in with us, so expect big things to come. This year's big, next year be bigger, so big thanks to Pride, and hope to see you at the next one.
More coming up. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Well, a lot of shakeups to the Vegas Golden Knights roster. Here's Mikey with your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Las Vegas Aviators defeated the Sacramento River Cats last night by a score of 11-8. Next up for the Aviators, they welcome the Oklahoma City Baseball Club. Yes, that's their name, and they deserve to lose because of their name. Speaking of the baseball games, fans will have a chance to catch two fireworks shows scheduled for Tuesday, July 2nd and Wednesday, July 3rd, as well as a military flyover on Wednesday at Las Vegas Ballpark. The NHL announced the Vegas Golden Knights date and opponent for their 2024-2025 season home opener. Vegas will face the Colorado Avalanche at T-Mobile Arena on Wednesday, October 9th. This will also serve as Vegas's season opener. The Golden Knights made some big changes to the roster after trading goalie Logan Thompson to the Washington Capitals. Thompson has been with the Knights since 2022, helping them win a Stanley Cup last year. In return for Thompson, the Golden Knights received a pair of third-round draft picks. The Golden Knights selected Trevor Connolly with the 19th overall pick in the 2024 NHL Draft. Connolly is 18, from Tustin, California, and has played left wing for the Tri-City Storm of the United States Hockey League the last 2 years. The Las Vegas Aces beat the Washington Mystics on Saturday, 88-77. Next up for the Aces, they welcome the Indiana Fever on Tuesday, and that'll be at T-Mobile Arena. Fans who attend the Las Vegas Aces matchup against Indiana at the T-Mobile Arena will be treated to a performance by the Jabberwockies. The Aces announced that the hip-hop dance crew will headline the halftime entertainment for Tuesday's game. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Looking through the lens of the Lerner and Rowe weather cam right outside the television studios here, Mount Charleston, there is an excessive heat warning in effect starting Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Complete forecast in a bit.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Roy Rosell here from the Channel 25 Weather Studios and streaming everywhere at KPVM.TV and now Roku. Taking a look at Nevada right now, I'm seeing a lot of 91 degrees. Up in northern Nevada, Fernley is at 91 degrees. Fallon is just a little higher at 93. Carson City also at 91 degrees. Tonopah still in the 80s, luckily at 89 degrees. Goldfield also at 91 degrees. Beatty reached 100 at 100 degrees. Amargosa at 105. Las Vegas at 106. And Death Valley is at 116 degrees. Here in the Paradise of Pahrump, though, it is currently 101 degrees. The high today just a little while ago was 102. It was sunny today, wind blowing south-southwest at 7 miles per hour. Humidity 9% today, and the sun rose this morning at 5:30 and is going to set tonight at 8:05 p.m. The humidity does raise up to 16%, and the wind continues to blow east-southeast at 8 miles per hour. The low tonight is going to be 73 degrees, and with clear skies, let's take a look at the rest of the week. It looks like we're going to have sunny skies throughout the rest of this week into next week, and you see our little flags there on the 4th of July. It looks like it's going to be very hot this coming week. We're going to be able to enjoy Tuesday, tomorrow at 106 degrees, and then after that it goes up to 110 and higher. Looks like we're going to have another set of weather triplets on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, sitting at 114 degrees. Which reminds me, make sure to stay very hydrated throughout the 4th of July week and weekend, and make sure to wear sunscreen. All right, that's it. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you very much, Miss Roselle. Well, you folks know the deal. Stay hydrated, stay cool, because we want you to be safe. Have a great night from News 25.